NVIDIA gets all the headlines. Broadcom gets all the contracts. Google, Meta, ByteDance, OpenAI, Anthropic. Every major AI company on Earth secretly designs their custom chips with the same partner. It's a $1.5 trillion company nobody talks about. AI revenue up 106%, a $73 billion backlog, and it's cheaper than NVIDIA. This is the trade nobody is positioned for. Broadcom doesn't sell standardized GPUs like NVIDIA. They co-design custom AI accelerators called XPUs or ASICs, built specifically for individual hyperscalers. Google's TPU, designed with Broadcom. Meta's MTIA chip, designed with Broadcom. ByteDance's custom AI silicon, Broadcom. OpenAI just signed a $10 billion order. Anthropic just locked in 3.5 gigawatts of capacity through Broadcom's partnership with Google. That's 5 of the most important AI companies on Earth, all relying on the same chip designer. And Broadcom doesn't just make the chips. They also build the networking switches and optical interconnects that link AI clusters together inside data centers. Every massive AI training run requires thousands of chips talking to each other at extreme bandwidth. Broadcom supplies the plumbing too. This dual position, both compute and networking, is why Broadcom controls an estimated 60 to 80% of the entire custom AI processor market. NVIDIA dominates standardized GPUs. Broadcom dominates custom silicon. The financials are insane. Q1 fiscal 2026 revenue hit $19.3 billion, up 29% year over year. AI semiconductor revenue alone was $8.4 billion, up 106%. Adjusted EBITDA was $13.13 billion, up 30%. Operating margins were 62%. Q2 guidance is even crazier. Revenue forecast of $22 billion, implying 47% growth. AI chips alone projected at $10.7 billion in a single quarter. But here's the number that should stop you cold. CEO Hock Tan said on the call that Broadcom has line of sight to over $100 billion in AI chip revenue alone by 2027. Not total revenue, just AI chips. Some analysts now believe the actual number could be substantially higher. Mizuho already raised its 2026 AI growth estimate to 76%. Broadcom also authorized a $10 billion share buyback through 2026, and the AI backlog stands at $73 billion. That's contracted future revenue locked in. Here's what makes Broadcom so interesting right now. Hyperscalers are tired of paying NVIDIA's pricing power. A standard NVIDIA B200 GPU costs $30,000 to $40,000. A custom Broadcom-designed Google TPU costs roughly $13,000. That's less than half the price for chips optimized specifically for the workloads they're designed to run. As AI shifts from training to inference, running models in production rather than just teaching them, efficiency matters more than raw power. Custom chips win this phase. Broadcom is the picks and shovels play for the inference era, and the valuation tells the story. Broadcom trades at 27 times forward earnings. NVIDIA trades at 32 times. Same exposure to AI infrastructure. Lower multiple, higher growth rate. PEG ratio under 1. Historically the signal of undervaluation in high-growth tech. 48 of 50 Wall Street analysts rate this a strong buy. Median price target, 458. That's roughly 37% upside from current levels. Now the risks. Broadcom is losing Apple's wireless business, a roughly $3 billion headwind. Margins are also compressing as Broadcom shifts towards selling full racks instead of just chips. And if hyperscaler spending slows, the high fixed cost structure could create earnings pressure. There's also the threat of hyperscalers eventually designing their own ASICs in-house, cutting Broadcom out entirely. So far, every attempt has failed, but it's the long-tail risk worth watching. So what's the chaos capital take? If you believe AI infrastructure spending continues, Broadcom is the best risk-adjusted bet on the board. NVIDIA gets the hype, Broadcom gets the contracts. 5 of the biggest AI buyers on Earth all in, $73 billion in backlog, a path to $100 billion in AI revenue by 2027, and it trades at a discount to NVIDIA. This is the silent giant of the AI revolution. Everyone owns NVIDIA, almost nobody owns Broadcom, but every AI chip outside of an NVIDIA box is being designed by the same company. That's the trade you don't want to miss. The capital markets are chaos. Embrace it, and I'll see you in the next video.